Lovejoy Media Network Services presents high school basketball. Tonight it's the Wildcats of Lovejoy. Lovejoy and Jonesboro will soon follow as we are wearing white tops, blue tops, blue bottoms. And we have, that's going to be Kristen. 7:15 to play. Pull-up jumper just inside the arc is no good. Rebound by take off the layup, and that is good for Hullett. And we're tied at 2, under 7 minutes to play in the opening quarter. Pass on the wing, contested, and there goes another shot right at the free throw line. Going glass, what it is, Ellie T. Offensive rebound for the Cardinals. Here comes Harty again, driving to get the offensive board. Could not do so. Lovejoy will pass. They're up. Fairchild, Kristen Ellie, Kristen Wilson, and Gabriella Reynolds. Jonesboro's out. Daniel checks in for the first time, and deck. And back at Mick. And Ellie was the one who passed the ball. So now it's going to be Jones with the inbound pass to Hullett. Cardinals have a 6-4 lead, and Lovejoy turns the ball over. He's getting airtight defense. Now the ball goes back to Jones. And there is a substitute at the charity stripe. First free throw is good. Driving, kicking out, shooting the three, missing the three, offensive rebound down, and the Cardinals recover. Now Mason with the board. There's driving left, putting up a shot, rims out, doesn't go, ball out of bounds, Lovejoy's ball. And looks like we have ourselves a timeout called by And we're back after the timeout. 8-point game for the Cardinals, and a sophomore. She's dancing with Layson. Lost the handle more, Jabria Leeson. 11 to play. Here comes Hullett. Hullett driving right side, putting up a shot, contested, rimmed out. Recovered by the Cardinals, shooting, missing, It's a free-for-all. Bodies are on the floor. Cover. Here comes a pass that is stolen inside, then restolen again. Ball is at the half at mid-court. Trying to recover it is Jones. Back and forth, razzle-dazzle fair right there. Wildcats get the driving and blocked again. Fairchild, the freshman point guard, was denied the basket. The three miss, hit the side of the rim, recovered by. Now another three, that is no good. Ball tipped, bodies on the floor again. One thing we will receive the inbound pass. 1:24 remaining as Lovejoy. Fairchild gives it to Lee Sane, losing the handle. It's going to be Cardinals ball. 67 in the opening quarter. It's an 8-4 game. Cardinals leading it. Lovejoy will receive the inbound pass. Looking at the Lovejoy Wildcats here, they are 1-4 overall, 0-2 in rebounding. In their last game, it was a humbling defeat to the hands of Woodward Academy, 91-8, excuse me. And it's going to be a turnover on the Wildcats here. Backcourt violation. Cardinals will receive it. Tried to pass the ball, and that's another turnover again. 52 seconds remaining in the opening quarter as Fairchild takes the ball across the midcourt. She's getting beat up by Jones, who gives it to Leeson, who's driving right side, putting up a shot, no good, foul called. Jabria, the sophomore, heads to the line. 41 seconds remaining in the opening quarter here. Again, however and wherever you are joining us, we thank you for doing so. As substitutions are being made, Daniel goes out. Wilson, the junior, checks back in. The second free throw. That rimmed out. Offensive rebound for Folk, but it's a steal for the Wildcats. Fairchild dancing left side. It's going to be a kick out, and the kick stayed in. Cardinals will receive the ball. 32 seconds remaining in the still an 8-4 game. Cardinals are leading it. Here's driving inside. Stripped is Hullett. Here comes the Wildcats. Here comes Fairchild. Game thus far. 6 seconds to play. Shot clock is off. Putting up a shot. That's no good. Lovejoy with the rebound. And the horn sound. At the end of the opening quarter of play from the campuses of Jonesboro, it is the Cardinals of Jonesboro with 8. The visiting Lovejoy Wildcats has 4 as we head into quarter number 2.
I don't have a camera on the clock, so you don't know.
Looking at the Jonesboro Cardinals, they are 6-2 overall coming into tonight's game. 2-1 in region play here. Into this game off of a loss at home against Morrow, 48-30 for Jones. But nothing doing here as we are underway in the second quarter. Still a 8-4 game here. Left in the paint, getting beat up by Jabria. Now pass the ball, 16. And Lovejoy is looking for a travel. The ball. They're down 4. Just under 7.5 to play, and we have another whistle. Jabria will take the inbound pass, trying to give it to somebody. Gave it to Wilson, and another whistle. And side now driving left, passing the ball. Putting up a shot, good. It was contested, but she made it. Kristen answering right back is the starting sophomore at the point guard, Janiah Hullett the other way, driving, going glass, can't get it. Offensive rebound in the paint, kick out left side, shooting and missing. Beg your pardon, that's the right side. Bodies are on the floor. 10-6 our score. Going to have to play in the first half. Airtight defense by the Cardinals, trying to points, put up the shot, and does get the point. Kamaya Folk, who's shooting 27% from the field. And now as Folk tried to get another steal, couldn't do it. Here comes driving inside, going glass, and scores. That was Alana Dukes, who's shooting 29% from the field in time out. Ranking-wise, they are ranked 300. In Class 6A, they're ranked 36th. They've only scored 149 points, but they have allowed 314. And kudos to Jonesboro. They're playing airtight defense, applying pressure. And speaking with Coach Morrow, that's what he wanted from his ladies, who is the head coach of Jonesboro in his second season. Now driving, it's a kick out, fake drive, shooting, missing, and it's going to be a ball up for grabs, and Jonesboro just getting the loose balls here. Alana Dukes getting the rebound here. At midcourt is Folk. She's driving, lost the handle, recovered, ball tipped, recovered again by Jonesboro. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Going inside, the running floater is good from Cameron. That's Big Cam, not Little Cam, who's shooting 30% from the field as a James Morrow, speaking with him before the game, on both ends of the floor and is doing so. And all of this is happening with a starting point guard who it's a 10-point game, but nonetheless, the Wildcat trying to pass the ball to Leeson, shoots a straightaway three, hits the glass, offensive rebound again for Jonesboro. Jonesboro had the advantage on defense on that break, 2-1. 6 our score, coming up on 3:20 to play in the first half. Here's Hartree, passes the ball. Translation, turnover. Now is our score. Next, Cardinals try to answer back, could not do so. Here comes Fairchild here, trying her balance, hitting the deck while dribbling. Still Lovejoy's ball. Fairchild will inbound. Substitutions for the Hartree comes out as Hullett checks back in the game. Inbound pass. Shooting the three. Missing the three in the left corner. And foul is called. Gabriella Reynolds shooting the first free throw, missing it. 2:22. The second free throw barely grazed the front of the rim. Inbound pass from underneath the opposite end of the goal post. Getting inside the arc, kick out, three ball, missing. And that will be a Cardinals offensive rebound, drawing free throw there. Wow. Folk will make the inbound pass and gives it to Hullett. Now passing left, shooting the three. Missing the three badly is Folk. Wildcats with the defensive. 2 minutes to play. 16-8 our score. Jonesboro. A plethora of passes. Now driving inside, and watch out now. Bodies hit the floor. It was Wilson, to be exact. And she will head to the line. The first free throw makes it as substitutions are being had. Thrower going out, or thrower coming in, I beg your pardon, Folk is going out. The second free throw is rattling in and out. Cardinals rebound here. 2 minutes to play. 16-9 our score. Jonesboro leading it. Hullett losing the handle, recovers the handle. She's back near the logo, driving inside, losing the handle, losing her balance, hitting the deck. Cardinals turn the ball over, and then they get the ball right back. Lovejoy pressing a little bit too hard here, trying to make something out of nothing a little bit too quickly. 1:42 remaining in the first half here. Hullett crossing midcourt, giving her 4 other teammates the signals or the play. Passing, shooting, missing. Wildcats rebound. That was thrower shooting from the left side of the arc. .125. Cardinals will make the inbound pass underneath the basket, putting up a shot. That's no good. Cardinals ball. Cardinals looking at inbound pass. Pass was too high. Clear takeoff for the Wildcats, and they get the deuce. Jabria Leeson. And then the Cardinals turn the ball over. It is a 5-point game, 16-11. 1:13 to play in the half. As substitutions for the Cardinals here. Inbound pass, shooting a three, missing the three. Rebound by Dukes. It's got to be the tallest Cardinal on the roster for the Cardinals. From the left side, that's right. She's back on the Cardinal logo with the Ming mug. Now she's drive, uncontested layup as she closes in on the basket. Wright is shooting 40% from the field in her senior year. Under 40 seconds to play. Airtight defense by the Cardinals, and Lovejoy will call a timeout. Wilson was getting wrapped up like a human corn dog, and then her head coach, Brittany Hawkins, calls the timeout. Also, in addition to speaking with Jonesboro's head coach, James Morrow, the key players that he said to look out for that will really benefit the team in trying to get a win would be Brianna Mason. And then you have number 44 in the last game, had 5 points to go with 8 blocks. And she has 2 blocks tonight as well. And then you have Janiyah Hullett, who is expecting big things from her head coach. And then you have the sophomore Pringle. She's going to be out for at least a month with a ACL injury. Under 30 seconds to play. Lovejoy in the paint. Duke's trying to take the ball from Justine Daniel, the freshman, and it will be alternating possessions. Cardinals will get the ball. 23 seconds remaining. Shot clock is off. Now here comes Hullett. Driving in the paint, put up a shot, can't get it. Duke's trying to recover it, could not do so. Last touch by Lovejoy to still get the ball. Going to be Mason receiving inbound, making an inbound pass. Gave it to Wright, who couldn't get it. Offensive rebound for the Cardinals. 10 seconds to shoot. And Hullett will pass it to the left. Whistles are being blown as the ball was passed to Folk. Lovejoy's ball. Three seconds. Two, putting up a prayer, almost answered by Jabria Leeson, the sophomore. And we have reached recess in game one of our double dip on the Georgia Media Network services. Is the Jonesboro Cardinals with 18. The Lovejoy Wildcats has 11.
That was me. I made that request. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Doing fine. Now I was going to be willing to talk to you during pregame warm-ups, but since it's halftime, we can talk now if that's okay with you. All right. Give me like 15 seconds to grab my other notebook. First of all, thank you for your time right quick. Just two quick questions, and then we'll let you on your way. 4 games into the season, what's the assessment of your team, even though the season is very young?
I think we're doing good. Not doing great. My starting point guard.
Okay. All right, I'll go back to that. I'm like, how do I score that? All right, I'm putting out 4 here. Okay. Okay, so I'll try to get back in on the floor. Okay. All right. Coach, thank you for your time. Okay, thank you. I'll see you in a little while.
For live time, you could be alive. You got some live time, you could be alive. You got 2 headsets.
Yeah. I meant to talk to him on the floor, not here. Oh, here it is. Woo!
I gave someone a
Check. You got to turn both of the mics off. You turn one up, I got to turn both of them off. I'm still here. I just did it. I can hear it.
So this right here is on.
I can hear. Through the mic. I can hear what's going through here. Put it on, put it in here.
Well, then I don't know then. Coming up on the conclusion of halftime, it is a 7-point game. Jonesboro is leading Lovejoy here. Now, speaking with first-year head coach and Brittany Hawkins, the previous 2 seasons she was a assistant coach here. Speaking with her about her message to her team after a very bad loss all the way around, losing to Woodward Academy 98-1. And the first thing that she stated to me was that the fact that this is a very young core here, and just told the team to quickly let that go and move on. Now, in the midst of that loss, she did point out that there were some things that she believed that the team did better and continue to get better. It gets like she was looking for, like, you know, those other small little victories, since the score at a certain point in time was just well out of reach. Then also asked her, how do you get a win against these Jonesboro Cardinals here? And she said 3 times, compete, compete, compete. Play with confidence and rebound. And they got some steals, forced some turnovers, and they are still very much in the game here. As Lovejoy is currently coming into tonight in 5th place at 0 region play in 6A Region 3 here. And this is actually the only game, the only 2 schools that are playing tonight in the region. Again, as just mentioned, here at Lovejoy. As we are set to begin the second half here, as both teams are on the floor here. It looks like it's going to be Lovejoy to receive the inbound pass. And we are underway here. Still a 7-point game. And strip inside the paint. Turnover for the Cardinals here. Kristen Wright passing the ball up ahead, going for the first shot in the second half. Can't get it. Dukes down low. Basket is waved off as a foul. And just as we start the second half, the other voice that we were anticipating you hearing, besides that of my own, is one Miss Kelby, who showed up looking like a human highlighter. But we thank you for showing up. Good evening to you. How are you as Jonesboro extends their lead to 9-20-11? What up, girl? How you been?
I've been good. How have you been? Long time no see.
Yeah. You just went AWOL during the football season. Like, what's up with that?
Yeah, so, I'm a senior, so I've been focusing on school, trying to get ready and get done.
Translation, you kind of just retired from all of the football stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. We got 20 seconds to shoot here. You got Jones passing the ball out of bounds. Ball is actually all the way behind the bleachers. All right, so Lovejoy here, they are 1-4 overall. They are 0-2 in region play. From your standpoint, what seems to be the issue in terms of the slow progress and the success?
So, you know, as you can see looking on the court, we do have a new team of girls. So we
A
did
very young team.
Yeah, we did have to regroup. As you can see, we do have Charlie, which is a freshman, number 22. She's a freshman. Then you have the sophomore Jabria. So they have been playing with Coach King for a while. Well, playing under Coach King for a while now. So now you know the head coach is Coach Hawkins. The coaching staff is still pretty much the same. You know, Coach Hawkins did just move up to the coach staff. So it's a group of younger girls. They just have to build up the confidence to get out there and play on the court.
Speaking of Coach Hawkins, speaking with her before the game, she did acknowledge that this is a very young team here. Success of Cedric King before she became the head coach of this girls basketball program. Start off hitting the ground running and just getting the success that King had as he headed out. Were there?
Well, you know, for these girls to, you know, get used to, you know, being dominant on the court.
Yes, this is a very young team here with 2 sophomores and like 3 freshmen.
1 or 2 seniors. No, 3, I think. 3 seniors.
You follow this team a lot more than what we do, so we're just going to say 3. Got it. 22-14 our score. Coming up on 5:40 to play in the third quarter. Then once the girls are done doing basketball battle, the boys will do basketball battle shortly after. As again, this is the only game in region play. Going in down low, Dukes. She's been a problem in the paint on both ends of the floor, especially defense. Hullett gets the ball back out to Wright, who's driving inside the paint, faking, putting up a shot, gets the basket. 24-14 our score here. Giving the ball to Wilson. Now passing on the left side here. It's a steal. It should be an easy basket for the Cardinals. It is an easy basket for the Cardinals as Hartree gets a basket, making it 26-14, under 5 minutes to play here. Side, that's Jabria now passing the ball. Now driving is Fairchild, kick it back out to Jabria on the right side. 18 to shoot, going inside. Going back outside to Fairchild, shooting the 3, hitting the front end of the rim. Offensive rebound for the Wildcats. Back out to the 3-point range. Going glass and making it. Charlie Fairchild, the freshman point guard. 26-16. There's a timeout, 4:14 remaining in the third. Lovejoy Wildcats are young, but they are still in it. Hawkins, she is succeeding. Girls basketball coach for 8 seasons. Now, during that tenure, 2-time state champions in the 18 and 20 season, made it to the and became the region champions 6 times as well. So, Kelby, you did acknowledge that this is your senior year. So, collegiate-wise, where are we going, or are you just going to jump right into the workforce?
No, I'm going to go to Georgia State. So, I will be at Georgia State. I'll be a Panther.
Be a Panther. All right. Going downtown, huh?
In the middle of downtown. It's time to have some fun and get some work done.
Yeah, one thing about Atlanta, there's always something fun to do. And the Cardinals will receive the inbound pass. Driving is Jones. Jones is at the arc, gives it to Mullet. Mullet driving inside the paint. There's a little bit of arm action as Mullet was driving, going to the lane. Now Hartree comes in. Exactly 4 minutes to play. 26-19 is our score here. And there's a little bit of extracurricular here. Hullett was in on that for the Cardinals. And Hawkins is giving some instructions to a freshman, Gabriella Reynolds. No technical fouls. That's good. And a near turnover recovered by Jones at the top of the key. 12 to shoot. Passing to Hartree. Driving inside, going for the basket. Could not get it. Recovered by the Cardinals. Puts up a shot. That doesn't go. Duke's down low. She can't get it. It's going to be recovered by Leeson. And Fairchild almost had that ball stolen. 3.5 to play. 26-19 our score. 3-ball corner pocket missed. Dukes, another rebound for the Cardinals. Passing up ahead. Here comes Hullett in the paint, scoring. 28-19 our score. Coming up on 3 minutes to play. It's ball tipped out of bounds by Dukes. She really hadn't been doing a whole lot of scoring, but she is handling business down low in the paint as Daniel goes out as Wilson comes in. Wildcats receive the inbound pass. Driving, splitting two defenders is a kick out. Hesitation, now drive, putting up a shot that is high off the glass. And rebound for the Wildcats. Back out, driving, lost the handle, recovered. Driving, putting up a shot. The shot doesn't go. Fairchild shot the ball, but what's that in the act of shooting? It doesn't look like it was. Under 3 minutes to play. 28-19 our score here. So we know you literally just got here. What is your assessment for what you've seen thus far in this third quarter?
So, you know, most of the girls, that if they're down, they normally come back and dominate during, you know, after halftime. So I think this is just a process that we should just be trusting and just trying to see, like I said, well, like we both said, this is a fairly, you know, young team. So they did have older girls to look up to and older girls, you know, who taught them how to dominate. So now it's new, so they just have to learn, you know, and find the flow.
And my pass for Lovejoy. 3-ball corner puck from the right side. No good. Rebound for Lovejoy, but looked like it was Reynolds who made contact with her foot out of bounds. Here comes Mullet dancing in the paint. Bounce pass to Hartree, shooting and scoring inside the arc from the left side. 30-19 our score. Coming up on 2 minutes to play. Here comes the long jump shot. No good. Hartree with another rebound. Running the floor. Passing it to Mullet. Going glass. Cannot get it. Offensive rebound. But the ball was in the hands of Fairchild, though. Now we have substitutions as Daniel comes in and Ellie comes out. 2:06 to play here. And we got a pair of free throws here coming up. First free throw, she missed. Looking at the Jonesboro Cardinals, they are currently in 4th place in 6A Region 3 and coming in 2 tonight. Again, next other action in 6A Region 3 will actually take place tomorrow. Among those games is Alcove, who's 3-5, at Morrow, who is 9-0 and 40th ranked in the state. Basket inside, no good there. Under 2 minutes to play here. Lovejoy and Jonesboro, they will meet again in 24, the 26th of January to be exact. Going inside, Kent getting it as Falk. Bodies on the floor as Hartree. It's going to be a pushing foul on Lovejoy here. Under 2 minutes to play, inbound pass going to the glass and scoring is Peyton Jones, who's shooting 48% from the field in her senior year. Now here comes the Wildcats kicking, shooting, air ball. Shot nothing but air. Now here comes Mason. Mason going glass, cannot get it. Offensive rebound for Lovejoy, receives the pass. She's getting full court pressed here, getting double teamed. Coming up on a minute to play. There's a fake, there's a drive, there's the shot. It is no good. Lovejoy with the rebound here. Shot blocked by Hartree, and she gets it. It's going to be 2-on-1. 1-2 stepping, going glass, cannot finish. That's a huge break for Lovejoy. Now here comes on the other end trying to get the basket, draws the foul. It's Jabria Leeson. A pair of free throws coming up for Jabria. First free throw, got it. Tomorrow's game scheduled at Monday's Mill will be the final game. Second free throw missed, 32-20 our score. So you're going to Georgia State. What are you studying?
Nursing.
You want to be a nurse?
So
people are getting sick these.
Most of the girls have already trained with, Coach King and Coach Hawkins last year, or like later in the season with the other grown-up girls. So, some of them know like what they need to do and the potential they should be playing at. So over the summertime with the varsity girls, the older girls, the other teams that was here prior to them.
Now, will you be one of those or still come back and just hang out at Lovejoy as you have moved on to bigger and better things, becoming a college student?
Yeah. Because I could have stayed in high school. So I'll be back, here and there. I still have a sister who goes here. She cheers. So.
Yeah, well, you're not lying about that. We hardly see you. We didn't see you at all this football season. I'm like, okay, well, I guess you just done forgot all about us. Seconds to play. It's a 10-point game. Double team. It's a steal. Then a steal back. Can't get a shot off. Will not get a shot off as time expires. The ball was in each other's hands team-wise, back and forth. At the end of 3 quarters of play, it is Jonesboro. They have themselves a 10-point lead. 32-22 is our score. All right, Miss Wildcat, heading to the 4th quarter, what do the Wildcats need to do to get the...
Just make sure that we're making shots and not being scared to take that. They need to just, make the shots that they're taking right now, because right now they're taking shots and they're not even making them right now. Also, not being scared of your...
marching band behind us, but
right now we're down by... Right now, also, just taking the shots, not being scared, to take the shot. it's a lot of people in the paint that's just not taking the shots, turning around, looking at the basket. So I just think they need to just take the shots that, you know, are given.
Yeah, if there was a theme for tonight's game, it would actually be steals and rebounds. I dare say it's more of a steals and rebounds kind of a game than it is of a scoring game here for both teams. Because to close out the first half, Jonesboro, they put the clamps on. They was playing man in a suit tight defense, and it transitioned or transpired into points here as Fairchild gets a field goal to start off the fourth quarter here. Again, stick around. We have the boys edition of Lovejoy and Jonesboro coming up next right here on the Georgia Media Network services. Got a pass, top of the key, look like to Mason. 10 to shoot. Driving is Jones. And Jones is called for the travel. She took too many steps here. Eight-point game, 32-24 our score here. There's drive on the left side. Is it going to be a kick out to Fairchild? It's going to be Jabria with the three. Missed everything. Ball out of bounds. Still a turnover. Under 7 minutes to play here. There's Wright. Driving is going to be a kick out. The three missed. Ball went through multiple hands, including Duke's. Jonesboro to get a fresh possession. That's Wright. Passing the ball to Jones here at the top of the key, being guarded by Fairchild, the freshman. Driving left. The layup, no good. Fairchild with the rebound. Here comes the Wildcats on the run, trying to pass it up ahead to Wilson, but the pass was too hot to handle. Ellie, the senior. Here comes Wright driving. Kick out. It's a long two-pointer, no good. Getting her own rebound is Jones. And we have a timeout called by Coach Morrow of Jonesboro. This will be a 1-minute timeout. 32-24, Jonesboro is leading it here. Speaking of Jonesboro, last season, the Cardinals, they went 7-17 overall, 4-10 in region play. The last time Jonesboro made it to the playoffs, it was the 21-22 season, even though the team finished under 500. And the last time Jonesboro finished a regular season with a 500 record goes back to the 2016-2017 season here. Lovejoy in their last game, last season, Lovejoy, they went 26-6 overall, 12-2 in region play, 7th best in the state, 2nd best in Division 6A, lost to the River Ridge Knights 68-50 in the state championship game in an attempt to win back-to-back titles. Hullett back in back court, passes the ball to Mason. Mason is driving at the top of the key, bounce pass to Wright, going glass, can't get it. Dukes with the rebound, and Fairchild ends up with the ball in her hand. It's going to be Cardinals ball, Hartree. Makes the inbound pass, gives it to Wright. Back to Hartree. Going inside to Dukes. It's going to be a turnover foul call, offensive foul call on Jonesboro. It's going to be a turnover. Should be an easy deuce. It is an easy deuce. Hartree, if I'm counting correctly, she has 6 points tonight. Coming up on 5 minutes of play, 34-24 is our score as Fairchild hits the floor. Five minutes, 9 seconds. 10-point game for Jonesboro. Again, stick around. We have another basketball game for you. The boys edition of Lovejoy in Jonesboro on the Georgia Media Network services. This is our first game of the basketball season. Our second game of the basketball season is actually tomorrow night when these Jonesboro Cardinals will be at Monday's Mill. And we will have a doubleheader for you tomorrow evening as well. After that, we don't know. It is very likely that we will be on the other side of the new year when we get on the air. 36-24 our score. Exactly 5 minutes of play here. Inbound pass to the Cardinals. That's Mason. Mason shooting the three. Brianna Mason, the freshman, is shooting 33% from downtown. Reynolds is denied. Ball out of bounds. Cardinals ball. Inbound pass, full court press by the Cardinals defense. Some passing. Missing is Reynolds. Offensive rebound. Wilson can't get the basket, but will go to the charity stripe here. The first free throw for Wilson will be good. 37-25 our score now. Lovejoy outscored Jonesboro in 2 games last season, 139-74. Last season there, 1 for 1 at the line for Mason. Excuse me, Wilson, I beg your pardon. Still a 12-point game coming up on 4 minutes of play in the fourth. Here's Mullick driving, being pressed by Wilson. Got whistles. Looked like that foul is going to be on Kristen Wilson. With the inbound pass, here's Mullet. Uncontested path to the basket. She missed. Dukes tried to put it back up. Can't get it. Boy, did Wildcats defense dodge a bullet there. Here comes Fairchild with the three. She missed. She gets her own rebound. Tried to go inside. She's being double teamed. She's spinning back out. Another three-ball attempt. No good. Dukes with the rebound. That attempt was missed by Reynolds, the freshman here. Now here comes Wright on the right side, left side, excuse me. Ball poked and recovered. Going inside is Mullick. Mullick going glass. She cannot finish again. Dukes is there. She can't finish. And the ball is kicked out of bounds. Last touch by Kristen Ellie. 3:24 remaining in the fourth. 37-25 is our score, and we have a timeout on the floor here. And 1 minute timeout here. James Morrow is in his second season at the helm of Jonesboro Varsity Girls as their basketball coach. Morrow was the former head coach of the varsity girls basketball team at North Clayton in the 2010s. He was a 2022 candidate for Georgia State Superintendent of Schools. He earned his bachelor's degree in history, government, physical education, and health at the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff, then earned his master's of education in economics, history, geography, and political science, all at the University of Arkansas at Little Rock. Prior to the loss at Morrow, Jonesboro was on a 5-game winning streak. Inbound pass from the Cardinals underneath the basket, could not get the easy deuce. A plethora of passes now. 3-ball, corner puck, wedgie! It's a wedgie! Gabriella Reynolds shooting a wedgie in the left corner. And now we got to try and get the ball unstuck here. If we can. We got to see if Dennis can submit this footage to Turner Sports and see if this could be featured on Shackton the Fool. 3:12 to play here. Coming up on 3 minutes, shooting the ball high off the glass, missing, rebound. Is Hartree driving, now gives it to Mullen. Mullen going, and she cannot connect. She's missed like at least her last 4 or 5 attempts. That really would have put this game on ice for the Cardinals, but instead Lovejoy is still in it. It's going to be a kick out. Another pass. Now here we go again, and she missed again. Is Reynolds in the left corner. Bodies on the floor as the ball was up for grabs. Fairchild to Leeson to Reynolds. So I think it's safe to say that Reynolds' sweet spot is in the left corner for the 3. Under 2.5 to play. So 12-point game is a steal for Lovejoy. And the run was well contested by Christian Wright, the senior, contesting an easy layup to make it a 10-point game. Inbound pass, Lovejoy underneath the basket. Ball back out to top of the key. Now passing, faking, pulling up, making the shot. Jabril Leeson, it is now a 10-point game here. Coming up on 2 minutes to play. Hartree lost the handle. Lovejoy had it and couldn't recover it. Mullet gets it. She's on the left side here. She's driving in the paint, and she still can't finish. She's gone cold in the second half here. Now here comes Leeson. She's getting triple team. Back out to Fairchild, just inside the arc. Cannot finish. Right with the rebound. Full court press here. Lost the handle. It will be a ball on the ground. Up in the air. We have whistles. It is still Jonesboro's ball. There is a lot of fight in this Wildcats basketball team. They're down 10. Under 90 seconds to play in the fourth here. And Hawkins is on the floor getting some instructions or getting an explanation from one of the referees here. They're still in this game. Lovejoy seeking their second win overall on the season, their first win in region play here. Inbound pass received by Wright. Passing to Jones here. Jones trying to make the pass. It was contested. Ball out of bounds. Roll out of bounds. Still, it is now Lovejoy's basketball here. Leeson made the inbound pass before the rest was ready. Now we're ready to go. 1:15 to play here. Here's Fairchild. Kick out to Leeson. She fakes. She drives right. Double team. Back out to Fairchild. Fairchild passing to Wilson. Wilson inside the paint or inside the arc. Shoots. Missed. Dukes took a swat at the shot of Wilson, but nothing doing there. Lovejoy will receive the inbound pass underneath the basket. Now shooting is Leeson. Hits the front part of the rim from the right corner. Wilson with the rebound here. Under a minute to play. And now Jonesboro, all they have to do is just milk the clock here. 22 seconds to shoot. It's a steal. Here comes Leeson running the ball. She's inside the arc, inside the paint. Blocked. That's block number 3. Now Mullick tried to recover the hand before she loses it. And we have a timeout called here. Looked like that was going to. Timeout's called by Lovejoy here. There was 26 seconds left on the shot clock. Under 30 seconds to play in the game here. It's a 10-point lead for the Cardinals. 37-27 is our score here. Last game against Woodward Academy. They are just a very good athletic school here. They shot 54% from the field, 50% from downtown, and 70% from the line. Most points scored in a quarter was 4 for Lovejoy. Lovejoy's JV team is slated to play North Clayton on Wednesday, December 13th. And Lovejoy will close out the rest of the calendar year on the road. They're at Forest Park tonight. They're at Jonesboro tonight. Tomorrow night they're at Forest Park. And then they will take on Griffin to conclude basketball play in the calendar year of 2023. 20 seconds in the game. It's a 2-second difference between the shot clock and play clock here. And Jones is just dancing with it. Under 10 seconds to play. 5, 4, 3, 2. Can Mullick get a basket? No, she cannot. Well, she went ice cold in this game. But it doesn't matter because her team wins. Final score, 37, Jonesboro Cardinals, 27, Lovejoy Wildcats. So Jonesboro, they improved to 7-2 overall. 3-1 in region play. Their next game will be tomorrow at Monday's Mill. A game that you can catch right here on Georgia Media Network Services. As for the Lovejoy Wildcats, they fall to 1-5 on the season. Overall, 0-3 in region play here. Their next game will be tomorrow night as well, but they will be at Forest Park. Will step aside, take a break, regroup, and reset for game 2 of our doubleheader. Boys edition of Lovejoy at Jonesboro.
Just wanted to let you guys know that we're listening to Jonesboro High School Band, and they're right behind us. So we got a good dose of Jonesboro Band tonight, as well as a good basketball game coming up. I'm Dennis Thomas, the manager and producer of the Georgia Media Network. Stand by, we got a few technical issues going on, so just hang in there with us, folks. Got about 5 minutes and 42 seconds for the second half. The first half of the boys' game, while you listen to the Jonesboro High School marching band in the background. It's going to be a fantastic game. Lovejoy, Jonesboro High School versus Lovejoy, two of Clayton County's finest schools. Sit back, call a friend, tell them to join in tonight. We'll get a dose of real basketball and a real band. Jonesboro finest. Wow.
Sir.
Folks, we got a pleasure here. We got the master of ceremony, the head of Jonesboro High School. This is the thing we did that commercial last year. Ms. Goodwell, tell us what's going on here at Jonesboro. I know you guys, we did the football game with you guys.
Basketball season here at Jonesboro.
Okay.
It doesn't stop at the football game.
Right.
And every season, we go to the volleyball game. Sometimes we show up to wherever it is.
And supporting the team.
Most definitely,
Yeah.
most definitely.
And, I mean, this gym is actually too small for you guys.
Right. Okay,
That's
sounds good.
Going on there too, huh?
And thank you so much for supporting us, man, as much as y'all.
We go back to what I said earlier. The homecoming, not homecoming. The Thanksgiving Day parade.
Yeah.
I got up early in the morning to see the parade. So still, like you said, this next year, not this year.
Yes,
so,
2024.
yeah.
We're gonna be live in New York City.
Oh man, we're gonna put the word out there. Up in the band room, we might do some more video clips.
Absolutely.
And bring some more stuff up. So
Absolutely.
The fans love you. If they don't know who Jonesboro High School Band is,
Appreciate you.
No problem, man. High school, which I think they play 2 or 3 times a year. We try to give you support, and right now we got a new system. Bear with us, folks. We're still trying to get this new system down. We had a lot of problems. Let's see what we got here.
Yes, about under 60 seconds to play here. So here's the backdrop for tonight. The 23-24 season flirting with 500. A win tonight will mean being a game over 500. And a victory against a program Lovejoy has defeated only 5 times in a head-to-head matchup lifetime. That's a huge deal for the boys in baby blue. Now, one can make a case that the Cardinals are the best varsity boys basketball program in Clayton County and in the state of Georgia. One could make an argument that Jonesboro has indeed built a dynasty for close to 2 decades. That's very remarkable. From the campus of Jonesboro High in Jonesboro, Georgia, the Georgia Media Network Services presents high school basketball. Tonight, it's the Wildcats of Lovejoy and the Cardinals of Jonesboro in a 6A Region 3 matchup that has David versus Goliath feel to it. And hello, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you back to Game 2 of our doubleheader here. On the Georgia Media Network Services, Anthony Harper on hand with you, along with a handful of Lovejoy students here, alongside with our director and producer, Dennis Thomas. However and wherever you are joining us, we thank you for doing so on this Monday night. Again, we will be back in the saddles tomorrow night for another double dip. When Jonesboro, they travel, well, it's considered a road game, but they're really going up the street. They're staying in the city of Jonesboro, taking on the Mondays. And here are tonight's starting lineup. Starting off with Jonesboro, it will be Xavier Booker, DeMarco Davis, and Noah Banks. For Jonesboro Cardinals, it will be the Reddings of Cortez and Montez. It will also be Chris Jones, London Wingfield, and Tyson Miller. It is time to shake, rattle, and roll. And what it is that you are hearing very loud behind us, you heard it mostly in the first game as well, a little bit in the first game as well. I feel like you're going to hear it more in the second game, is the Jonesboro Cardinals marching band. They are very loud. Well, they are kind of to the left of us, behind us to the left. And they are going to be playing all throughout the evening as Lovejoy. They will receive the opening tip as we are underway here in Jonesboro Cardinal. Steal for the Cardinals, and there goes the sweet kiss off the glass by Chris Jones, the forward junior who shoots 54% from the field here. 2-0 our score here. Cardinals, they get a deuce off the steal. Cortez Redding. 9 to shoot. Passing left, driving, double team, kick out. 3 to shoot. Violation as bodies hit the floor down low. Cardinals ball here. They're up 2-0. Inside 7 minutes of play here. Going high off the glass and scoring is Cortez Redding. The sophomore point guard is shooting 47% from the field here. And we have a whistle. Just getting on the way here. Cardinals leading it 4-0. If you're just now joining us, Jonesboro girls defeated Lovejoy's girls 37-27. As we're just getting underway here for the boys edition of Lovejoy and Jonesboro. 14 to shoot. Ball's being passed around at the top of the key. is DeMarco Davis. Sets up a screen. Now he shoots the three, misses the three. Offensive rebound, the putback, no good. Still a steal for Cardinals, a whack. No girl fighting for the ball down low, and they come away with it. Good scrappy defense by Tyson Miller. Inside, driving, splitting two defenders. And it looks like Cortez Redding drew the foul. Inbound pass. Fake passing down low. Inside is Chris Jones here. Look, it's going to be a turnover. London Wingfield passing the ball. Excuse me. That was Fairchild passing the ball. Action down. It's the charm for Cordarius Woods. The junior sitting 69% from the field here. Here's driving. It's a steal. Here comes Lovejoy running the other way for a 2-hour score. 5 minutes to play in the first quarter here. That was Woods. Driving, passing, shooting, missing is Cortez Redding in the paint. It's a kick out. 3-ball, corner pocket. He missed. Ball tip. Offensive rebound. Chris Jones drawing the foul, staying aggressive on the boards here. He will go to the line. He is shooting 37% from the charity stripe. Substitutions are made as Shamar Owens checks in for the first time this evening. Second called 5-2 our score for Lovejoy 5-2 4-30. At the top of the key is gets up a screen, not one but two screens. Bounce pass to the left side. 3-ball corner pocket, got it. The three is good by Chris Jones. The junior forward is shooting 43% from the field as you have a whistle blown. Lovejoy with the pass. Davis giving some instructions to his teammate, Cordarius Woods. Sets up a screen, high screen, driving, going glass from the right side, cannot finish. Ball up ahead to Montez Redding, who cannot finish. Offensive rebound, defensive rebound. It's a steal, it's a glass, tag team duo. Deuce is Montez Redding and Chris Jones, and we have ourselves a timeout that belongs to Lovejoy. By 8, 10-2. Under 30 seconds to play, and the timeout here. Speaking of Lovejoy, they are 2-2 overall. They are 1-1 in region play, coming out of Hampton, Georgia, not that far from here. In their home loss from Woodward Academy, 71-65. As for Jonesboro, they are 4-3 overall coming into tonight's game, 3-0 in region play. Which was this past Friday. They got a home win against Morrow, 75-34. Lovejoy we have Cortez Redding. This is going to be a turnover. Cordarius Woods driving left, tried to pass the ball to his teammate. 10-2 our score. Cardinals leading it, coming up on 3 minutes of play in the pass. Almost stolen by the Cardinals. Wide open 3-ball, corner pocket, cannot get it. Offensive rebound. We have a whistle being blown here. Try to get it in for the putback. I beg your pardon. Jameel Haynes. The charity stripe here. Well, they just missed his first free throw attempt as substitutions come. You got Woods going out for Lovejoy. Then you have Wingfield going out for sent from the line, and he connects on the second free throw, making it a 10-4 game in the first quarter here. Going around the screen, getting double teamed, passing. That was Montez Redding. It's going to be a steal on the other end. The layup is good. Shooting 44% from the field. Just got 3 points in about a span of 10 seconds. 10-5 our score. Jonesboro leading it, under 3.5 to play. That's Cortez Redding. Is going to be a steal. Bodies are low to C.J. Carter, but the pass is too hot to handle. For Jonesboro, Jonte Wyman comes in. Cortez Redding comes out. Wyman, a sophomore. Coming up on 2 minutes to play here. Isaiah Truman down low, ball out of bounds. Still Lovejoy's ball. Inbound pass saved by the Cardinals under 2 minutes of play. Here comes the Cardinals. Ball shot was contested, but still able to pull through is Montez Redding. 12-5 our score, 1:50 to play in the first. Lovejoy trying to answer back and does answer back. That's Chair. A plethora of passes, 3-ball, corner pocket, missed from the left to DeMarco Davis, spinning inside the paint, putting up a shot, can't get it. Turnover, Cardinals ball, substitutions. Banks, a junior, coming up on 1 minute to play here. 12-7 our score. Driving. With the rebound. Fairchild with the board here. Xavier Booker passing the ball to Joyner. Fairchild misses the three. C.J. Carter with the rebound here. 45. Defensive rebound for the Lovejoy Wildcats here. Xavier Booker with the ball. By David Joyner. In the corner, driving, kick out. 22 seconds remaining in the game, or in the first quarter. Shot clock is turned off. 5-point game. And it looks like Montez hold out for the final shot of the quarter. Now they pass, 5 seconds. Kick out to Montez, 3-ball. Good. 3-point attempt at the buzzer's no good by Jonte Wyman. And that is how the first quarter of play will come to a conclusion. 12 8-7, our score. Jonesboro is leading Lovejoy. Lovejoy Wildcats, they are ranked 148th in the state. Coming into tonight's game, they've scored 234 points. They have allowed 34 points. As for Jonesboro, they are ranked 423 points. They have allowed 302 points. Meanwhile, for Lovejoy, they are in 5th place. Again, however and wherever you are joining us, we thank you for doing so. Second quarter underway. Jonesboro will get the going for a high screen. Cortez Redding lost the ball, recovered the ball. He's being as Wyman tried to go for the strip as he headed to the lower. Pass inside, jump shot from paint is good by Chris Jones for Jonesboro. David Joyner connects from downtown. The sophomore point guard is shooting 50% from the field. As defense, here's Montez Redding with the flip and the score, who's shooting 48% from the field. At the top of the key is driving, is a kick out, drive, jump shot is no good. Hits glass. Long pass up ahead to Montez. The basket is no good. Body hit the floor. Jonesboro with the recovery here. Owens gets the ball back out to Cortez. Inside to Montez for the deuce. The Reddings have put points on the board here. It is 18-10 our score. Under 6.5 to play. Cardinals, they get a rebound here, / steal. Cortez passing to Owens, who shoots. He misses. That was in 3-point range. Rebound by Haynes of Lovejoy. On the other end, shot blocked by the Cardinals. Here comes Cortez Redding, I beg your pardon. And a timeout is called by Jonesboro. Coming up on 2 minutes gone by in the second quarter. 18-10 is our score. Looking at Lovejoy and Jonesboro, this is the only game in the region tonight. Willie Reese, who is in his 5th season as Lovejoy's head coach. Coming into tonight's game, he is 45-57 lifetime with 2 postseason appearances in the first 4 seasons. Games happening in 6A Region 3 that will take place tomorrow. 3 of them, including Al Covey, who is 6-3, at Morrow, who is 5-5. Both teams are seeking Lovejoy. They win 15-4 overall, including a trip to the playoffs. .602 to play as the Cardinals are making their way onto the floor. They will receive the inbound pass. Montez bouncing the pass bounces the ball to inside, passing inside, travel. Jeremiah Tickett, the junior forward, took 1 too many steps. He checks in for the first time this evening of an 8-point game. Another pass back to Davis, I beg your pardon. It's going to be a steal. It's going to be a 2-on-1. Cortez drawing the foul on Lovejoy, Skylar Worthy. The first free throw was good as Cortez Redding, the sophomore point guard, who's shooting 25% from the line. As Chris Jones comes in for Jeremiah, who just maybe got like a sprint or two before getting taken out for the Cardinals, and checking back in the game is Chris Jones. And Chris Jones puts up a shot here. It's 21-10 our score here. Under 5.5 to play. It's going to be a steal by Cortez, going glass and scoring again. 23-10 our score. Coming up on 5 minutes to play in the half here. Jonesboro playing airtight defense. Ball is on the floor. It's going to be a pass to up ahead. Pass contested. No foul called. Lovejoy will get the ball back, going the other way, and will there be a charge? Yes, it is a charge. DeMarco Davis is charged for a charge by Jonte Wyman, it looked like from our vantage point here. Under 5 to play, 13-point lead. Here's a whistle. And he doesn't believe it. Tipped, recovered by Lovejoy, playing airtight defense. And that's going to be Jonesboro's ball. .4:30 to play. Timeout call by Jonesboro. Wildcat recapping Jonesboro's win over Marlboro to single digits, scoring twice in a quarter. The Cardinals scored nearly 30 points in the first round. London Wingfield with 6 assists, and the Cardinals shot 47%. On the shot clock. That was Jamil. It was called for the foul. Substitutions. Xavier Booker checks back in the game. DeMarco Davis checks out of the game for Lovejoy. The second free throw, in and out. Ball tipped, up for grabs. Ball is tried to be saved by Cortez for Jonesboro. Couldn't do so after he missed his second free throw. Still a 14-point game, 24-10 our score. Just under 4 minutes to play in the quarter. Halfway through, hot shot pass. And it's a stuffed dunk recovered by Lovejoy, and then the ball goes out of bounds. Haynes lost the handle. .344 remaining. And we have whistles, and it's a traveling call on Cordarius Woods. Coming up on 3.5 to play here. 14-point game. Ball's in the hands of Wyman. Cortez passing to Wyman. 14 to shoot. Lovejoy playing stiff defense in the backcourt. Wyman driving in the paint and scores. Wyman, the sophomore, shooting 75% from the field, and the ball is kicked on the other end. Turnover. Jonesboro's ball. 26-10, our score here. And we heard a buzzer. We have whistles. Did Lovejoy call a timeout? Now, we caught this multiple times in our first game where the ball was in play, and then we heard the buzzer for whatever reasons those were. And Coach Millman is talking to what are the keys for tonight's game?
Second hand.
Did you come now on the game? That's loud. And we welcome you to the second half
of this 16-point game between Lovejoy and Jonesboro. Alongside Dennis Thomas, our director and producer, I am Anthony Harper, along with our Lovejoy helpers on this evening. However and where this evening. Speaking with Willie Reese, head coach of Lovejoy, asked him what was the assessment of his team with the 4 games into the year, and he told me that he's doing good, even though his starting point guard will be out of commission for quite some time. And he told me the keys for tonight's game is defensive transition, stop penetration, and win the 50-50 ball battle. As for head coach Daniel Melman for the Jonesboro Cardinals, asked what was the assessment of his basketball team 7 games into the season. And he told me that, he likes where the team is heading. Says about 40% there or so. And looking just to improve and to get better. And the keys for tonight's game is defense, play together, play hard, and play fast. As we got a timeout on the floor here. About a minute timeout. Cardinals are leading the Wildcats 31-15 here. And it seems as though Jonesboro is on their way to another victory. Should there not be an epic fold or meltdown. Lovejoy recapping their game against Woodward Academy in a losing effort. Lovejoy scored 40 points in the second half. The Wildcats were the best quarter. Wildcats' best quarter was in the third, scoring 21 points. % from downtown, 88% from the line. Place in 6A Region 3 is a steal for Cortez. He hits the deck. Takes his time getting up. He is okay. DeMarco Davis with the foul. Cortez goes back to the line here. A pair of free throws coming up here. First free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. It's a 33-15 game here. Long passes, Jonesboro playing full court press. 3-ball corner pocket, hits the front side of the rim from the right corner. Here comes Jonesboro the other way. Blocked from behind by DeMarco Davis. Cardinals ball, inbound pass. One to Wingfield, to Cortez. He gets the deuce, 35-15. Our score is a 20-point game. 5:50 to play in the third. Ball's up for grabs. Cortez is just all over the floor this evening. Timeout called by Lovejoy. Jonesboro last season, they went 24-14. 14-0 in region play, advancing all the way to the third round on a current 7-game winning streak that goes back, as a matter of fact, in 2012 playoffs, Jonesboro beat Lovejoy 8-49. Both teams are on the floor. He's been on both ends of the floor. Now he's driving On a long pass to Montez Red. He fakes, drives the layup, cannot finish. Rebound for Lovejoy. Ball on the floor. Means alternating possessions. DeMarco Davis was fighting for the ball. Glad he got it back. Cardinals or Lovejoy will get the ball to inbound by Jamil Haynes. He will inbound the ball to your point guard. Coming up on 5 minutes to play. Goes around high screen. Driving, kicking, Fairchild, 3 ball, shot nothing but air. Ball tipped and saved. 15 seconds because the ball did not hit the rim on the play clock. 10 seconds, driving, going glass, cannot finish. The follow, it goes through, but it will be waved off. Cardarius Wood soaring in the air like a bird with wings, but could not get the credit for the putback because it's a turnover. To Cortez. Cortez has played most of this game. The driving right. Flip pass inside. Jamar Owens, the sophomore, shooting 27% from the field. On the other end, answering back is Chad Fairchild. 37-17 our score. Inside pass. Ball blocked from behind. Ball is on the ground. Fairchild has it. Is going to be Chris Jones with the rack attack with 2 hands. The full court press defense for Jonesboro played into the hands of our score. Coming up on 3:40 to play. The jump shot tip roll-in is good, but Cortez giving instructions to his teammate. He's on the right side, driving, kick out to Montez. There's another drive, or pass to Wingfield, another pass to get air ball, caught right into the hands of Haynes, who shoots the 3, and he cannot make it. He took his time with it as well, as bodies are on the floor here. Everybody's okay, though. On the other end is Chris Jones drawing a foul. Jones going back to the line here. First free throw, got it. Second free throw, got it. It is a 41-19 lead for Jonesboro, and they pretty much have run away with this as we are inside 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. Down low, going glass and scoring. That's DeMarco Davis. Bounce pass inside, action down low. Jonesboro gets the ball on the other end. Montez Redding cannot finish on the other end, but he draws the foul. So it looks like he will hit a pair of free throws here. Montez Redding, the senior guard, is shooting 86% from the field. First free throw, missed. Second free throw. Got it. 42-21, our score here, Jonesboro. Coming up on 2:40 to play in the fourth. The three ball is good. From the left side, that's Noah Banks, who didn't have a three-point percentage coming to tonight's game, but it does now. And it is a timeout called by Jonesboro, and Daniel Millman is not happy. It's a 20-point game, 44-24, our score. Jonesboro leading it. 2:21 to play. .221 to play in the third quarter. Most points scored in a game for Lovejoy is 65. It was actually the final score of Lovejoy's game against Woodward in a loss. Again, check us out tomorrow. It is a boy-girl double dip on the Georgia Media Network services. Jonesboro on the Tigers of Monday's Mill. Inbound pass received by the Lovejoy. It's a full court press here. 2-on-2, make it 3-on-2. Ball tipped. Watch out now. That dude, Cortez Redding, tried to intercept the pass, and one of the referees, he got a piece of the ball there, but he's okay. Everybody's okay. Inbound pass for Lovejoy. DeMarco Davis. Pass it to Xavier Brooks. The three ball in the elbow, no good. By Noah Banks. Cortez Redding. No good. Rebound Lovejoy. By corner, shooting, missing. Rebound is going to be up for grabs. Nope. Well, the ball is in the hands of Jonte Wyman by the time the whistle was blown. .20 game, 44-24 our score, under, coming up on 90 seconds to play in the half. Here's Wingfield passing inside to Carter, inside to Jones, who tried to stuff it, could not connect. First free throw is good for. As substitutions are being made. Going out for Jonesboro. The free throw was good for our score. 75 seconds to play in the third quarter. Full court press being played by Jonesboro. Davis has the ball at the driving pull-up jumper from the free throw line, hits the front of the rim. Rebound Jonesboro, and here comes the Cardinals going the other way here. It is stacked on the lob. Redding, Montez to Chris Jones. Cordarius Woods checks in the game. Play. The shot is no good. Reed, the three cannot connect on the Daniel from David Joyner. play. The shot clock is off. Ten seconds. It's going to be a pass. The ball to shoot for the 3 ball at the buzzer. It is no good from Montez Redding, who was looking for end of 3 quarters of play. It has been all Cardinals here. 46 to the 4th quarter. Daniel Millman is in his 19th season as head coach at Jonesboro with a lifetime record of 400 wins and just 140 men's leadership. Jonesboro has made the playoffs 17 straight times, winning back-to-back titles in 2014 against Columbia, 56-51. And again in 2015 against Carrollton. And the Cardinals, they are 50-20 in postseason time. So you talk about Daniel Millman putting on a dynasty here, closing in on 2 decades as head coach for the Jonesboro Cardinals. Very well known and very well respected throughout the state as well as throughout the country. As we, at the final 8 minutes of play here, I'm pretty sure that it is very doubtful that there will be a overtime here. But Lovejoy could make this game very interesting, but they have under 8 minutes to do so. They did nothing with the opening possession of the 4th quarter, but Montez Redding gets a steal and a deuce. It's now 48-24. And the basket is good for Jonesboro, 48-26. It's a pass up ahead. The lob. Triple team. Back up to Carter, who could not get the handle. It's a steal for Lovejoy. Lovejoy trying to sends it on the other end of the court to Montez. Now the kick out. 3 ball. The score. The flip in is good by Jonesboro. 48-30 is 48-30 is our score. After tonight, Lovejoy has 2 games on the road. 3 team leaders coming into tonight's game. DeMarco Davis, 18 points per game, 4 rebounds, 4 assists per game, 2 steals per game, shooting 8 and 13 assists coming into tonight. Cordarius Woods shooting 69% from the field with 7 rebounds, shooting 67% from 3, has a grand total of 22 rebounds and 2 blocks. Again, however and wherever you are joining us, we thank you for doing so. 6:18 to play. It has been all all Jonesboro, all game here. Full court press being played by Lovejoy, which results in a steal. Then we have a foul. Nope, it's a travel. DeMarco Davis is called for a travel. Coming up on 2 minutes going by here. Here comes Cardinals going for the basket and getting the deuce. That's Jonte Wyman, the sophomore there. Lovejoy on the other end. DeMarco Davis going inside to Noah Banks, drawing the foul. Banks hits back to the line. First free throw. Got it. Second free throw connects. (50-32). Our score is a 28 game. And the Lovejoy Wildcat defense fell asleep. It is a one-hand slam by Montez Redding. It is now a 20-point game. Lovejoy trying to answer back. Cannot do so. Jones with the rebound. It's going to be a foul called on Noah Banks of Lovejoy. It has been all Jonesboro all second half here. Jonesboro will get the ball the length of the court as Cortez was double teamed. Lovejoy playing full court press. There was some nasty handles by Wingfield. He passes the ball to Montez Redding. Coming up on 5 minutes to play in the game. Eight to shoot. Redding dancing, driving, lost the handle, out of bounds. It's going to be last touched by Jonesboro. 3 minutes gone by. It's a steal by Cortez Redding. The man is all over the place. He just knows where the ball will end up, and he shows up. It's a 20-point game here. Pass to Wingman. Gives it to 13 to shoot. Three ball missed by Wyman. Offensive rebound. The stuff no good by Jones. And we got a whistle. It's going to be Jonesboro's ball. We have substitutions coming up. For Jonesboro, Jamar Owens comes out of the game. (20-point game, 52-32 our score here. That's Noah Banks. Tray of the game, and he hits the deck. He's called for a foul. Halfway through the fourth, 52-35 our score. Dancing is Jamar Owens, showing off the handles, passing the ball, shooting straight away three is Chris Jones, no good. Here comes Lovejoy, pull up in the paint, no good. Chris Jones, defensive rebound, he lost the handle, he recovers the handle, and Lovejoy playing full court press. And a little hand check from behind by DeMarco Davis. Again, this Jonesboro Cardinal marching band, they might be the most trash-talking band I've covered since being on this platform, the Georgia Media Network Services. 3:16 to play, 52-35 our score. Top of the key is Woods. Now gives it to Haynes. Kick out, free ball, corner pocket, no good. Ball tipped into the hands. Will take the ball, crossing half court, under 3 minutes to play. $19 to shoot. Passing the ball to Owens. C.J. Carter. Cortez Redding, 5 to shoot in the paint. Pass inside, then the last second extra pass is good by C.J. Carter. 54-35 our score. Here's Fair. $54-37 our score. Coming up on 2 minutes to play. Both teams have substitutions coming up briefly. And it looks like the Cardinals are just going to milk the clock as much as possible. 15 seconds to shoot in this possession, under 2 minutes to play. Driving down low, 6 to shoot. 3 ball, no good by Montez Redding. Lovejoy with the rebound. 3-point was missed from the left side. Here's Fairchild putting up a wild shot. No good. Offensive rebound. Puts back up the shot. No good. Ball tip. Recovered by Cortez of Jonesboro. Quick pass inside to Montez. He had an open shot, but he passed up on it. Back into the hands of the starting point guard, Cortez Redding. And let the basketball version of milking the clock begin. And Fairchild with the foul on Cortez to stop the clock. He checks out of the game, as does Cordarius Woods. Malachi Ford checks in the game, as well as Caleb Carson. And like I said, this looked like it's going to be a basketball version of the kneel. It's going to be a steal for Lovejoy, running too fast. Tried to keep the ball made by David Joyner for Cortez. Substitutions. Lucius Murray checks into the game. Montez Redding checks out of the game. Time into the game, but who has yet to see a whole lot of action to start off the season. The first free throw from Cortez is good. Second free throw, got it. The shot is no good. Air ball, no ball tip. It's still Jonesboro's ball, or Lovejoy's ball, I beg your pardon. And Haynes tried to 1-2 step in the paint. Nothing doing there. Nope, draws the foul. We have substitutions. Jeremiah Tickett checks back into the game for the first time since midway in the first quarter. Going out is Chris Jones. Here's Lucius Murray coming up on 30 seconds to play of a 19-point game. 17 to shoot. Charge is called, looked like on Ticket, as Haynes hit the deck. Basket doesn't count. The shot clock is off. 20 seconds to play in this game here. Seconds, and Lovejoy will not take another shot. Shot clock is off. And David Joyner just waiting for the time to expire, and that is how the cookie crumbles from the campus of Jonesboro High in Jonesboro, Georgia. The Jonesboro Cardinals, they improved to 5-3 on the season, 4-0 in region play. Their next game is tomorrow at Monday's Mill. As for the Lovejoy Wildcats, they fall to 2-3 on the season, 1-2 in region play. They'll be doing basketball battle on the road tomorrow as well at Forest Park. From the Lovejoy Wildcat community, to thank Kelby for joining us for a minute or two. From Jonesboro, 52-39 our score. 56-37 is our score. For Dan, our director and producer, I am Anthony Harp. It's out tomorrow night, another boy-girl doubleheader in Jonesboro, this time from Monday's Mills campus. Jonesboro. I'm Anthony Harp. Thank you for joining us on the Georgia Media Network Services.